You're watching Your Manchester.
Well, a very good evening to each and every one of you joining us here for this week's episode of Your Manchester. How the heck are you?
I am great. It's really good to be back in the studio, and we have got a fantastic show. First of all, we've got the lovely Nathaniel Hall. He is going to be talking to us about First Time. It's his play, and it's doing fantastic things everywhere, so it's great to have him in the studio.
And also, we are heading over to the wonderful Manchester Day Festival as well, so stick around for that. But right now, we're handing over to an absolute legend, and my interview with a lady simply known as Jane McDonald.
Yeah. And also, I can throw it in a case and it doesn't need time.
No, this has been on the floor for the past few weeks. Yes.
You're filming this, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, here I am, everybody, with the one and only Miss Jane McDonald. How the heck are you?
I'm really well.
But so, what new songs are we expecting then? Are we expecting new songs, or are we having our good old Jane McDonald experience?
Well, there's always that.
Yeah.
You know, I think if I didn't sing You're My World, Doctor's Orders, you know, stuff like that, then I would get lynched, you know. But we have got some cracking songs going in.
Because you've done another series of the cruise programme, haven't you?
Yeah.
And are you doing another album of songs from that?
Probably, yes. Yes. So there'll be a new album coming out next year at some point, no doubt.
Right.
Of the Cruise 2 album, which has got a life of its own now, because everybody waits for that song at the end of Cruising, which is really a shock for me.
It's not, that's what I said, though. That's why it's great, because you go and do all your thing.
Yeah.
And you're not arty-farty with it like a lot of these travel shows, are you? You actually say what it is. And then there's a song at the end.
Oh, wait.
It's proper telly.
It's lovely, isn't it? We love a bit of proper telly.
Have you got a favourite song that you like doing? I'm going to ask you this in two parts.
I think there's two. There's two I like. I like Never Enough, because it's about a diva, and it's just such a gorgeous song to sing. And then I like Dance Yourself Dizzy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mainly because I know I can get my shoes off in about 10 minutes. Because it's always the end of the show.
Can you imagine if you came on at the end of the show in a tracksuit?
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? With flip-flops on.
Can you imagine being in a velour tracksuit though?
Oh no, I don't do tracksuits.
Do you know?
Really. No.
What do you do when you relax then? What do you wear when you relax in this?
Well, this is
you relaxing?
Yeah, this is me in relaxed state.
Step up my game, mate. Jane and Friends, is that coming back?
Yes.
Is there?
Yeah, but I've just said that and I'm not supposed to.
All right, well, we'll take that out.
No, I think I think we can safely say there's going to be another series.
Because that's just fabulous.
I absolutely adore it, and it's different. There's a different slant on it this year, so it's going to be really exciting.
Oh. So I asked you what your favourite song was. Now, are you going to be honest enough and tell me there's a song that you do that you really can't enjoy doing?
No, because I don't sing it, because I have to create an atmosphere.
Yeah.
And I have to create joy out there, and that sounds a bit sycophantic, but it's true. I'm the one that is going to make everybody feel something in that audience. Yeah. And if I don't like what I'm doing, you can tell. Yeah. As you've seen on telly. Yeah. So I have to love everything that I'm doing, and I really do. Yeah. It's a very selfish show.
No, well, it's your show. It's your name. It's your show. Do what you want with it, isn't it? What's next for you after the tour? When does the tour finish, first of all?
It doesn't finish till end of September, and then I'm off filming again. I'm absolutely jam-packed until probably April, at least.
Well, your tours don't really... I know you do a new tour each year. Yeah. But you don't really stop your touring, do you?
No, I don't. And I'm already in production for next year. So Martin Hudson, who is my tour manager and producer with me, and Sean Barry, we all sit down and say, right, we'll go this way with this one. And because it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the songs are getting bigger. Yeah. I would never have tackled these songs before.
Would you have shied away from them?
I would have done, yeah, but now I've sort of trained my voice to go even bigger, which has been a shock for me at this age.
How did you do that then?
Cats.
It
was Cats.
Memory, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I remember the vocal coach saying, "You've got no idea how high you can go." And then I just thought, right, I'll try this.
But you used to do opera, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But never, I used to think, oh, opera's opera. Yeah. Pop's pop. Yeah. You know, but never, which is why I'm tackling Greatest Showman and
do you fancy doing another musical? If you have the time,
If
obviously.
I have the time, it would be great, you
Yeah.
know, but there's so much coming in that I can't tell you about. It's, I hate doing that. But it's a very exciting year ahead.
Oh,
very,
it's fabulous.
Very exciting.
You're doing amazing, aren't you?
Oh, well, touch wood.
You really are, though. You've got such a good, loyal fan base that really enjoy your shows.
I'm very blessed.
And come back year on year on year, don't they?
Oh, yeah, I'm so grateful to them all. And there is a genuine love of my fans. You know, I don't just like them and I'm not just grateful, I love them. And I think that comes across on the stage. And I often talk about this energy circle that starts.
Yeah.
And no matter how down you feel, you just open up to this energy that is in that room at the end of the night and you will feel better. You know, no matter what I'm doing or if I'm feeling a bit jaded or under the weather, as soon as I get on that stage and I feel that coming towards me, it's like, it's just an amazing feeling. And then we all on the stage give it right back to the audience. So it's like this circle of energy, which is it's just extraordinary. It's brilliant.
It's amazing. I suppose you should go and get ready for your show, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I should really.
Well, not
Sat
taking,
here,
but I know it's sat up chatting. I said we could be here all day. Thanks very much for having a chat with us.
My pleasure.
And we'll be in watching it tonight.
Oh, I hope so.
Now, we are here with a very exciting guest because I think this is a brilliant play. It's first time. It's not its first time here in good old Manchester because it did perform on 2018 last year. Feels like this year's flown already.
It's going by, isn't it?
It is.
Flying by.
Anyway, someone who knows a lot about it is, of course, the person who created it and stars in it, Nathaniel Hall. Welcome to the show.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Tell us all about it.
So First Time is a show that's all about me. I mean, that's a great subject matter to start with, no. So basically, the show is my personal life story. So when I was 16, I contracted HIV from the first person I ever had sex with. Talk about unlucky. And then I basically kind of didn't really tell very many people. I didn't tell my family for nearly 14 years.
Wow.
And kind of kept that, although I was out as a gay man, I kind of kept this other secret for a long time.
How did you keep that secret?
I think it was more that it was actually harder to say it than it was to actually keep it a secret. I thought keeping it a secret was dealing with it. But it wasn't, because sort of in 2017 I kind of noticed that my mental health was deteriorating and I kind of had a bit of a mental breakdown. I always say it was my Britney circa 2007
there you go.
moment. Yeah.
Did you shave your head?
I didn't, not quite.
Oh.
No, but
Shame.
nearly. But yeah, so I realised at that point that it was this secret that was kind of affecting my life. So I decided to start writing about it. I'm a theatre maker and writer by trade, so I started writing about it, and then I got awarded a commission at Waterside Arts in Sale last year, and so that was kind of the ball was then rolling, and that kind of drove me to then tell my family, make the show, which was on last year at Waterside Arts.
So in terms of the show itself, obviously it's about you. Is there a bit of lightness in all the finding out everything?
The absolute tragedy of my life. Yeah, there is. It's a very funny show actually, and people who reviewed it and stuff said that surprisingly you're never too far away from a good laugh, and that's probably one of the best ways to deal with difficult situations. The show is my story very much, and we follow my journey from kind of 16 at the prom all the way through to kind of the present day and telling my family and kind of becoming a HIV activist and a spokesperson. But it's also a wider story. There's a moment where we go to a candlelit vigil and we get a chance to remember all those people that we've lost to HIV and AIDS and the 37 million people that live around the world with HIV.
Yeah.
So at that moment, people get a chance to reflect on what it means to them. And it's also kind of quite a universal story. I think lots of parents found the story very moving and touching because it was all about my relationship with my parents as well.
Edinburgh Fringe, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, so we're taking, the show, like I say, we're redeveloping it into a slightly shorter festival version, and then it's going on to the Edinburgh Fringe, so I'll be at Summer Hall at the Edinburgh Fringe from the 31st of July all the way through to the 25th of August. That's 23 shows.
Wow.
I know. So 23 shows there, and then beyond that in the autumn, a small UK tour, and then in the spring, quite a large scale UK tour. So it will be coming back to Manchester as well in the autumn and in the spring.
And I wanted to ask, how does it make you feel reliving for so many shows, something that obviously was so poignant to you?
I mean, I just wouldn't want anyone to go through the torture that I've put myself through, or the stigma and the fear has put me through. And in fact, when we did the show last year, on the Friday night, we did a post-show discussion, and somebody within that discussion said quite publicly, I feel really comfortable and confident. You're the first people I've told I'm HIV positive, and I feel comfortable enough in this environment to say it. And that was really touching.
You must feel great about that.
Yeah, that felt, it felt really nice, and we'd get lots of messages from across social media as well, because my story was kind of spread across the news last year, and that's been, that makes it worthwhile. That makes worth the hard toil of putting on a show worth it.
So once again, where's it on at?
So it's the next opportunity in Manchester is at Waterside Arts in Sale. It's part of Refract, which is a great festival of new work.
It is really
on the 25th of July, and then beyond that, hopefully it'll be back in the autumn and the spring as well.
Well, we wish you fantastic luck with it. It sounds like it's going to be one of them really good, heart-wrenching, wonderful
be brilliant,
ones.
And we'll have to come and see you as Sue.
Yes, Sue. Yeah. I should have brought Sue with me, shouldn't I?
You should have brought Sue with you, yes. As long as it was no competition for me.
I'm telling you, I look like Andy Warhol.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, no, exactly.
No,
yeah.
he's done well for himself. Thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
And here I am on Princess Street, waiting for a vast array of colour, and the sun's just about to come out shining, and so are all the brilliant colours in all part of the Manchester Day Parade. Exchange Square, where there's food stalls and there's pottery stalls and art stalls, and now I'm just about to check out the food stalls, because I tell you what, I'm big and hungry. Well, here we are, just arriving now at Cathedral Gardens, where there's a little bit more activity going on. Just have a little walk into the gardens. Everybody's listening to a bit of music. Oh, I can't stop now. I've got the rhythm, And here's my little after-dinner sweet. And I thought it said, I love tampon. Recycling centre with all the cardboard and paper, and if we can see through the window, yes, You can make a lovely little hat for your children. Lovely. And here we are at the end of what's been a fabulous day on the Manchester Day, and I'm just about to dive into one of these ice creams because my wonderful assistant will want the other one. So from me, till next time, it's ta-ta from Titters. Ta-ta!
Right, what we're going to do now then is we are going to take you to the world of the screen as we hand you over now to our gorgeous Hales.
Hi, I'm Hayley and welcome to On The Box. Now, Quentin Tarantino is applying the finishing touches to his 9th film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Actor Alex Ferns, I don't know if you've seen the drama Chernobyl, but he stars in Chernobyl, and he's revealed that his uncle Robert used to work for the Scottish Water Board. Now, he was there working for the Scottish Water Board when the attack happened, and his uncle and his uncle's colleagues, they asked to go inside, but the manager actually said, "Can you carry on working, please?" And sadly, none of those men actually reached the age of 50, including Robert, and they all died of cancer. Now, Emmerdale star Liam Fox's fiancée, Joanna Hudson, she's actually opened up about her near-death experience a few years ago. She nearly lost her life when she had a tumour, and she says it makes her appreciate what she has with Liam even more. Now, Gentleman Jack is in full swing. If you haven't started watching it, do catch up on iPlayer. It's absolutely outstanding. Excellent acting, fantastic direction, cinematography is out of this world, and also brilliant Sally Wainwright has, of course, written it. Killing Eve is also available on iPlayer 2, the whole of the second series, and I think you can catch the whole of the previous series as well if you haven't watched that already. Don't miss out on that because that's absolutely brilliant. New drama Beecham House will also air on ITV from the end of June. Now, this is set in India on the cusp of the 19th century. Now, over to Coronation Street, and Jeff's controlling behaviour is getting more and more apparent. How long will it take till Yasmin and the rest of the residents and her family realise that something isn't quite right? Now, something a little bit more serious than I normally talk about, but abuse, as most of us will realise, comes in many forms. And if you are suffering, please do call this number, 0808 2000 247. That's the National Domestic Violence Helpline. You can also contact your local Citizens Advice as well. That's it from me. I'll catch you next time. Bye.
Well, that was wonderful. Lots of information there.
It was, but guess who's joined us in the meantime? Our Titters.
How are you, Titters?
I'm very well indeed, yeah.
You've brought us a video this week.
I have, yes, because you allowed me out last week
I did.
on my own, and I've got my little tripod up and my camera up, and
Yeah.
I did a little interview with Mr. Michael Keogh of Inspire Studios, and just had a little chat with him.
Now, that's a fabulous studio, isn't it?
Well, he's got a new venue, a new space called The Yard. Well, he's hiring a place called The Yard,
Right.
which is a fantastic new venue, which I've had a little chat with them,
Yeah.
and they're going to allow me to go back to do an interview with them, because it's just a fantastic new space in Manchester
wonderful.
that, you know, brilliant for the arts.
Oh, well, we need to check out your camera skills,
And
don't
I think we do as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Let's go to the VT.
And welcome to the first edition of Titters on Tour, because Belinda's let me out of the studio at last. And my first guest for Titters on Tour is Mr. Michael Keogh of Inspire Studios and Underwater. So, just a quick cheek, nice to meet you, Michael.
You good?
Hi, I'm very good indeed, yeah. First off, when did you start Inspire?
About 2.5 years ago. Yeah.
But the main question is, what was your motivation behind it?
So, I looked at what I would have needed and wanted 20 years ago when
Yeah.
I first started out. And I kind of racked my brains, what would I have really needed as an actor? And I think what was really neglected many years ago is screen training. Actors understanding the mechanics of what being on set is about, understanding the shots, understanding what your performance needs to be within a specific frame. And I collaborate with Manchester Film School. I bring them in each month to mock up a film set because I think that's the best way actors can learn on the job. I had to learn on the job.
And I mean, sort of like for the new person coming along, is there an actual structure that you'd like to follow?
Yeah, I mean, every month we cover improv It's a hugely neglected skill. There's a couple of techniques that I've been working on myself that I've created over the last 7-8 years. I've called it the Inspire technique. Couldn't have called it the Keo technique. You can imagine, it's a bit wacky though, but it had to be called something, Colin, you know. So I've got a bleep button. Make sure you bleep that out. And you know, I've case studied the Inspire technique, so I've proved that it works. You know, I've done case study after case study, and whenever I deliver it, the same questions get asked by actors, so therefore it works. You know, and it's all about intention, and it's very simple. It gets an actor from A to B like that. There are many ways to say I love you. Many ways to say I hate you. It's not the words, it's the feeling behind those words, you know. So the technique very much gets that out of the actor, and you know, I started implementing it into the classes in November last year. So we're 6 months into it now, and the transformation in performance is incredible.
And another string to your bow.
Yeah.
You like getting behind the camera yourself, don't you?
I do, yeah.
I do. A bit directorial role.
Underwater. It's gone amazingly well. We've just had the submission list through for all the festivals that it's going to be submitted to.
If I just might break in. Now, Underwater is a short film that Michael made, was it January?
February. Yeah.
And it's been well received where it's been seen so far. So, right, sorry about
that. No, it's okay. So, it's going to be screened on Sky Arts later this year, which is really exciting. And we're having a really nice festival run. I've had the list through all the festivals it's been submitted to. And it's just a really important film. It's very much, it's the subject of kind of mental health is covered in it. But I didn't want to go down that route. I wanted to go down the route of communicate. You know, at the end of the day, somebody going through a tough time is always encouraged, you've got to talk. But if you're going through hell, you don't want to talk. Do you know what I mean? And I think that needs to flip. And I think we should be the ones pushing it with people and saying, are you okay? And not taking, I'm fine. And we should push it. No, come on, you all right? And really give a shit about someone rather than just letting someone say, I'm okay, and then letting them struggle, you know? And I think that's come across. I think it's come across well. So get yourself along. Any actors looking to progress, if you're stuck, if you're stalled, if you're feeling a bit crap about your career, get yourself along. Come along for a free taster, and I can back up my
And for me, this has been Titters on Tour, and so, as usual, it's ta-ta from Titters. Ta-ta!
Oh, what a fabulous show we've had there.
It was. It's really good to be back in the studio as well.
Loads and loads of things going on.
Yes.
And you're celebrating something, I believe, aren't you, soon?
Yes, I am celebrating something.
What is it you're celebrating?
Might be celebrating my birthday.
Really? I think we should bring our Hales. Hales, are you around anywhere? Could you just come? Could you just come in for a minute, love?
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I think what we should do at this little juncture here is I think we should all sing something. Are we ready? After three.
No.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shell. Happy birthday to you. There you are, my love.
You're making me very emotional now.
I can well imagine. Why don't you lift them up and show everybody?
Oh, they are gorgeous.
So
they are absolutely stunning, and it's even got your Manchester card. And can I read it?
You can read it, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. This is really sweet. Oh, team, you're amazing.
We do our little bit, you know, every so often.
You'd think it was my special birthday, but that might have been last year.
Yes, I know.
Oh, I do love birthdays, right?
Everything's merchandised, have you noticed?
I love it. Oh, fantastic. Oh, Sue Shell, have a fabulous birthday with love from your Manchester family. Mwah. Mwah.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe, make sure you click the dingle dongle bell, and we'll check you out next week only on Your Manchester.